We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Trevor Bauer will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Now to the plate, Joe Tyson. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Milwaukee, the shortstop, Joe Tyson.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
The 1-1. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Sosa is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Carlos Almanzar.
So striding forward now, Carlos Almanzar. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Sosa is there, 2 down. Stepping into the box, Sam Williams, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
2-0 now. In there, 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sharp ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Roger Baez, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Standing in, J.C. Embry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Dave Lawrence. It's strike one. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
The third baseman, Freddie Santiago.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Santiago. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Now here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope.
Pete Armstrong waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Pete Armstrong. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And the pitch. Swing and a high chopper. Throw in time and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the switch hitting third baseman, Rafael Diaz. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Two and 0 now. Ball to strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Grounded to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is it. The right fielder, Carmen Feliciano.
Digging in, Carmen Feliciano comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Feliciano is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And he'll lay off the cut fastball here as this misses off the plate for ball 4.
Alfonso.
Digging in now, Alfonso Liriano. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's set and the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
A high fastball is in there. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder. Lenny Pruitt is on deck. The 3-1, and he misses again. Ball four, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Coming to the plate now, Lenny Pruitt. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Digging in now for the Brewers, Bob Uecker. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a high strike there. 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Good curveball. Strike 2. Uecker is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a seat.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Sammy Sosa. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it, and a good throw gets him. 1 gone.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Sito Suzuki.
Coming to the plate now, Sito Suzuki. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Racing back the left fielder, off the LED board and gone. A solo shot here to left, and that is 27 for him on the year, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
At the plate, Ryan Buckner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into action in this one with 75 runs driven in for the season. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
1-1.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Ball two.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
To the plate now, Jimmy Grimes, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Two out, nobody on. One ball, one strike, the count. And this one runs a little too far in, ball two. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Roger Baez. 9-1-2 due up.
Baez.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike one. This is pulled into right. Sosa is there, one away. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Digging in, Joe Tyson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Tyson, playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
One out, nobody on. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Almanzar. First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Popped high in the air. Buckner is there. And that retires the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still trail 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Nicholas Corner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Nicholas Corner.
Now here it comes.
Nope. That's inside.
Popped up. Williams in foul ground. 1 out. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball called for strike 2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, you don't see that all the time. Pitcher deep in the count, 0-2, and D-Rose still manages to sneak out a base hit on an 0-2 count.
You know what? He never lost his toehold there, Dan. He seemed like he wanted to hit. He was aggressive. He battled and was able to be rewarded with a nice base hit.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. J.C. Embry will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Pops this one up. Diaz over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box, Freddie Santiago. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
At the plate now, Pete Armstrong. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Sammy Sosa. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing, so I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate, see if they can get him to chase something.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Santiago over at second. Armstrong at first. 2 out in the inning. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 Chicago. In now, Sam Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, third baseman, Diaz.
Into the box, Rafael Diaz. As he'll take a look at ball 1. On the season, Diaz comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And the throw in gets away from him. All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. Standing in now, Carmen Feliciano. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now. So coming to the plate, Alfonso Liriano. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Here comes the first pitch. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Cubs 2 and the Brewers 1. Stepping into the box, Sito Suzuki. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now the pitch.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Feliciano moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Ryan Buckner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
The catcher, number 8, Jimmy Run.
Stepping in now, Jimmy Grimes. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0.
Yeah.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right. Foul. Ready with the 2-2. Popped into the air, back behind second. Almanzar is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping up now, Nicholas Corner. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Brewers.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Lenny Pruitt. And now a pitch on the way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now at the plate, Bob Uecker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
The pitcher, Roger Baez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. One run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Now a bunt attempt here. Buckner is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, number 35.
Ready once again, Joe Tyson.
Tyson.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Cubs lead this one 2-1. So here now is the pitcher, Trevor Bauer. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, J.C. Embry. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Santiago. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in once again, Pete Armstrong. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And this will be fouled away. Now the 2-1. Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Bauer rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing in the hole, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Sammy Sosa. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Sosa has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Here's the 2-2. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count. Sito Suzuki would be next. Working for the punch out and the offering. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Another full count pitch home. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's now 3-1 Chicago. Ready for another shot now. Carlos Almanzar to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now it's 2-0.
No strike.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Line drive to center field. Armstrong is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
At the plate, Sam Williams, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Inside, ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Lays off the split finger that time. 3-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rafael Diaz, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Score holds, it's 3-1. Drew Barksdale enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 36, Drew Barksdale.
At the plate, Sito Suzuki.
Leading off for the Cubs, the left fielder, Sito Suzuki.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Comes set, and the 0-1 is looked at for ball 1. breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Ryan Buckner, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The catcher, number 8.
Into the box now, Jimmy Grimes. From the stretch.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Count is 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Brewers 1. 7th inning ready to roll, and standing in the outfielder, Carmen Feliciano.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off for ball 1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Just foul.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Carmen Feliciano goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. So now to the plate, Alfonso Liriano, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Striding into the box, Lenny Pruitt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Down the left field line and deep, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here it comes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still trail it here 3-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Theodore Park is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Kevin Egbert will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. At the plate, Nicholas Horner. Here comes the first pitch. The bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Jesse Padilla will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Jesse Padilla.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, J.C. Embry. A ball and no strikes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
2-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard to short, right to him. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cubs are down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Luke Little will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 43, Luke Little.
Leading off the inning, Bob Uecker, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Uecker.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Yep, that ball went out.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2-1 now. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
In now, Kevin Egbert, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 10 home runs, and an even 20 RBIs. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Armstrong is there, 2 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joe Tyson. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. And he pops him up back behind second base. Embry is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Jim Villona is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
27, Jim Villona.
So striding in, Freddie Santiago. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Freddie Santiago.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Now the Cubs' four-hole hitter, Sammy Sosa. First pitch on its way.
Ball in.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Bounce to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Thomas Nicholas comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 1, Thomas Nicholas.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Carlos Almanzar.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
No balls and a strike to count. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Stepping in, Sam Williams. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's outside.
Fastball well outside.
2 balls, no strike.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in to try it again, Rafael Diaz. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Fouled off. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The Brewers down to their final strike. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Feliciano.
Into the box, Harmon Feliciano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He went down on strikes last time up. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fouled away. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Cubbies win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Trevor Bauer earns a league-best 17th victory as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Thomas Nicholas closes the door for the save, his 37th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.